They said it could never happen. But now, it has. In a political bombshell that's rocked Westminster to its core, multiple Labour MPs have just defected to Reform UK. Yes, you heard that right. Labour, once the mighty opposition force in British politics, is now bleeding support from within. And Keir Starmer, he's facing the biggest crisis of his leadership, maybe even the end. Today, we're breaking down the most explosive story in British politics. A mass defection from Labour to Reform UK that could reshape the political map of the UK forever. What began as whispers has now erupted into a full-scale revolt. For weeks, the signs were there. MPs grumbling behind closed doors. Talk of disillusionment with Starmer's flip-flopping leadership. Criticism of Labour's increasingly vague stance on key issues like immigration, national security, and the economy. Now, the silence has been broken. A coordinated group of long-serving Labour MPs has crossed the floor, and they're not mincing words. We no longer trust Starmer's leadership or the party's direction. This is more than a symbolic act. This is a political earthquake. Labour's deep internal rift between Starmer's centrist elite and the party's traditional working-class bases exploded into public view. And it's not just one or two rebels. Sources reveal this defection was months in the making. Planned, coordinated, deliberate. And guess who capitalised on it? Reform UK. Led by Richard Tice, with the looming influence of Nigel Farage, Reform UK has rebranded itself as the hardline alternative, focused on immigration control, national sovereignty, and economic nationalism. The issues Labour abandoned. The issues that resonate with real voters. And now, Reform UK has something it's never had before. Actual MPs in Parliament. This isn't fringe anymore. It's real. It's powerful. And it's changing the game. Inside Labour HQ, full-blown panic mode. Advisors scrambling for a strategy. Emergency meetings behind closed doors. And the threat of even more defections looming large. The emotional damage? Devastating. Veteran Labour MPs feel betrayed. Party unity has shattered. And Starmer's leadership is under siege not from the Tories, but from within. He's tried to show strength. Appearing in public, making vague promises about holding the party together. But the photos say it all. A frustrated, cornered man with no answers left. The public reaction has been explosive. Reform UK supporters are celebrating, calling it a long overdue wake-up call. Lifelong Labour voters? Shocked, betrayed, furious. Social media has gone nuclear. And political analysts are ringing the alarm bells. If Labour doesn't unite fast, they won't just lose the election. They may cease to be a viable political force. The stakes? Higher than ever. A leadership challenge is no longer a rumour. It's a very real possibility. Some insiders say Starmer is living on borrowed time. Meanwhile, Reform UK is gaining traction. Grassroots support is rising. Local chapters are multiplying. And public trust in politics, lower than ever. Reform is tapping into that anger. That betrayal. That feeling that none of the old parties care anymore. And what about the Tories? They're watching closely. They're using Labour's collapse to frame Starmer as unstable. But let's be honest, Reform UK threatens them too. The right-wing vote is fracturing. Old party loyalties? Vanishing. The next general election? No longer predictable. It's open war, coalitions, vote splitting, chaos. And Reform UK is right in the centre of it all. Beyond Westminster, people are fed up. Scandal after scandal. Broken promise after broken promise. Now, for the first time in years, voters are seeing a serious alternative. Not just talk, but actual change. MPs walking out. Votes being shifted. Parliament being reshaped. The message is loud and clear. Even Labour's own don't believe in Starmer anymore. This is not just a political drama. This is a reckoning. And if the defections continue, Labour may not survive it. This was your political update from Britain Unfolded. We don't do fluff. We don't do spin. Just the facts as they unfold. If you value real, unfiltered political coverage, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more. Because in this new political battlefield, everything is changing. And this is just the beginning.